Hello everybody, my name is OSwald and I'm going to talk to you about the future of genetic engineering. I will start with a brief history. In 1865, a German man conducts a series of studies on traits in pea plants. This creates a chain reaction leading to the discovery of the helix structure, or DNA, in 1953. In 1997, the first successful cloning of a mammal is announced. The cloned animal is a sheep and her name was Dolly. Now that we are caught up, let me explain what it's used for now. In plants, there is a specific type of crop called GMOs. GMO stands for genetically modified organism. This is where scientists take regular crop like corn and wheat and add new DNA to the cells to make it more resistant to diseases and pesticides. For livestock, there are also GMOs, but scientists call them GMAs, or genetically modified animals. GMAs are more resistant to disease. For cows especially, they produce more and healthier milk, and all GMAs usually live longer. Pets are also starting to join the circle of genetic engineering. In London, there's a lab that can clone your dog. Scientists have made animals that can glow in the dark by adding the protein from fluorescent jellyfish. Also, purebred dogs and cats that are more prone to diseases than mixed-breed dogs are now healthier and naturally resistant. People are being affected by genetic engineering. There are very specialized cells called stem cells. They come from regular cells but have a purpose to create more as opposed to regular cells that just occupy the space they're in. Stem cells are used in the field of medical science to grow new hip bones and also replace scar tissue. In some cases, stem cells have been used to regrow noses of military combatants that have been hit by grenades. This is just one of the many examples that stem cells are used in for medical science. The process of what we do with stem cells is virtually unlimited. In the future, I suspect they will be able to be used to a great extent. The uses of genetic engineering, I believe, will be enormous and greatly benefit humanity. We could grow our own food in our lab. Scientists have already done this where they grew bacon, but unfortunately it took a very long time and the process was very expensive. In the future, I believe we can have whatever meal we would like, instantly grown, and as healthy as it possibly can be. I believe that with genetic engineering we could also improve ourselves to increase eyesight, reduce diseases, and possibly increase the potential of natural human abilities. I believe I have just scratched the surface of some of the possible ideas that could be realized. Those ideas are becoming closer to reality every day. Scientists are experimenting with new ways, and every day we are closer to realizing these potential abilities. While the benefits of genetic engineering are extreme and surpass the potential of machinery, there are a lot of potential dangers. Genetic diseases are a very big issue. Right now, the biggest genetic disease is cancer. Cancer is when cells have abnormal cell growth and spread to other parts of the body, killing cells. Well, I believe that the disease of cancer can be cured with genetic engineering. In the future, there might be another disease just as bad as cancer, if not worse. Humans might be able to contain this disease in the future, but for the most part, it is very uncertain what will happen. Mutations are another very big issue. If you believe in Darwin's theory of evolution, mutations are the sole cause of why we're here today. Back when humans were still living in caves, sometimes a mutation would occur, resulting in larger hands, making it easier for the individual to hunt, or the mutated individual would have better eyesight, allowing it to escape predators. Essentially, these mutated individuals were the ones that survived and reproduced, passing those genetic traits to their offspring, allowing for their survival. While mutations are generally viewed as good, they could also be very bad. In the future, there could be a mutation that stops an individual from consuming certain proteins and eventually leading to their death. A common today example is a disease where children are basically allergic to sunlight, and long exposure to this will eventually kill them. Genetic engineering does have a cure for this scenario, though. It's called the gene therapy. Gene therapy is where scientists target a specific gene and fix it. The treatment is still in its early phases, but I believe it can be used to cure the most resilient diseases. In conclusion, I believe, even though there are a lot of dangers associated with genetic engineering, I believe there can be more good than harm that can come from using it. Thank you.